Do you want free COD points, gift cards, and DLC? Well, if you want to get your share, check out the link in the description below labeled free gift cards. What is going on, guys? My name is Serum, or Lucas, back in for another video, guys. Today, what I got for you is my first Infinite Warfare video. Today, we're going to be doing the tips and tricks for the beta. I'm going to be going over pretty much every tips and tricks I can give you, starting off for the game. Now, the game has been out for about a day now, and I figured I would bring you guys a full entire video talking about pretty much anything that would help you stay alive longer, get more kills, or get less deaths, even anything to just make you better at the game. So if you guys literally want to become a Call of Duty god, okay, I'm telling you guys, if you want to be like Scumpy or something, drop a like on the video right now. And also, if you guys are brand new to my channel, you gotta subscribe. I'm gonna be bringing a ton of cool videos when the game comes out, and it's gonna be awesome. So if you guys can do that, that'd be amazing. But I haven't really played too many games on Infinite Warfare. I'd say I played around like 7 or something around there. It's a pretty fun game, not gonna lie, and I'm telling you guys right now, the number one thing for you guys to get better is just playing the game, especially whenever new games come out. You really just have to get used to the feel. I mean, when Black Ops 3 came out, I had to get used to it so much. Like, it was such a big change from Black Ops 2 to Black Ops 3. Like, it was so much, but as I played, I got better. And I'm telling you right now, like, if you play like 6 months after the game's been out and you played a lot previously, you're not gonna get too much better, because you just have to really know the maps. You guys have to know how the guns feel, how the movement system works, how the radar is, just, you know, everything that goes into it. I'm just saying. So obviously, over time, you will get better. I definitely noticed that as I played Infinite Warfare. My first couple games, I wasn't going negative or anything, but I was getting around like a 1.5 KD, just, you know, playing casually, and it is a pretty fun game. And to be honest, the hit detection in this beta wasn't the greatest, and I'm telling you guys right now, when the game comes out, it better be a lot better, because I'm gonna have a problem if it's not, you know. So pretty much for the first one, you just gotta play a little bit more, get used to the game. I'd go around, play team deathmatch, play domination, play the other game mode, just get a feel for every single one. And I believe they have like 3 maps in the beta, not completely sure if it's exactly 3, but all of the 3 maps are pretty decent, and you gotta get to know them a lot. Once you know the maps, you can actually rotate super quick around them. You get to know the radar, and that brings us to the next one, the radar, guys. Okay, I'm telling you right now, the radar is the number 1 thing that, you know, good players use to get better at Call of Duty. You literally just gotta look at the radar. I mean, I pretty much look at the radar more than I actually look at my screen. Like, I'm telling you. The thing is that the radar shows every single person in your general area. So I mean, if they're shooting, you can see where they are, and if you know the map, they can be downstairs or upstairs, but you would know because you actually know the map after playing a little bit, and then you can just go to them, and then you can also know your positioning better, because if somebody's behind you, you look at the radar, you can turn around and kill them. So I mean, looking at the map is such a crucial thing if you guys want to get better. And I'm telling you, if you don't usually look at the map a lot, because I know a lot of people who don't, you know, do too well in Call of Duty, they say they don't really look at the map, and I'm telling them right now, like, that's a really big mistake that they're doing. So just put your map to use, you know, if you really didn't do that before, and it's such a crucial thing. Now, this next thing I'm going to be telling you actually ties in with playing more and just experience for the game. Now, for this one, when you play a lot, guys, you probably will be playing a lot over the beta, just to, you know, get a feel for the game. And I'm telling you, when you play, you gotta play smart. You don't want to play stupid, because that will actually result in like playing stupid as you go on, and then you won't be as good. So when you're playing the game, getting the feel for it, it's always good to play well. So what I mean by that is stay alive a lot. Try to get a lot of kills per death. And I mean, I'm not telling you to go out and rush and all that. I'm just telling you to just do your thing. Don't camp, but pretty much just hold down a position, hold down a spawn. I noticed when I did that, I actually did really well. You just gotta hold down a spawn, rotate the spawns, and just run around the enemy spawn. Pretty much where your teammates are, the enemies aren't. So if you're near a bunch of teammates, your enemies aren't gonna be there. They're gonna be on the other side of where your teammates are. The reason for that is because obviously, if your teammates are over there and they're not being killed, the other teams, you know, pretty much gonna be in that general area on the other side. Now, especially starting off, it's always good to be using like an assault rifle or a submachine gun. If you want to experiment with a pistol or like shotgun, that's pretty cool. It's not necessarily a good way to get a feel for the game. Most players are going to be using like submachine guns or, you know, assault rifles in this. You're not going to be sniping a little bit too much, which I will get into, you know, later in this video. But pretty much the sensitivity, guys, that's a huge part. Getting used to your interface and all of that kind of stuff, because it's a new Call of Duty. You got to have a good setup, because if you don't have a good setup, but you're a pretty good Call of Duty player, that can really hurt you. So I'm telling you, the sensitivity you're going to want to be hanging around is an 8. And if you play competitively, you can go a little bit lower than that. If you're just sniping or something, you can go a lot higher than that. It's pretty much all up to you, but definitely stay away from the higher sensitivities, because that always makes it a lot more difficult to aim, especially when you're using submachine submachine guns. So I'm just saying stay around the 8 area or just like 7 area. That's always a pretty good place to stay around. So I mean 7 or 8 is really good. Now when it comes down to the guns and all of that, there's not really the best gun. I think all of them are pretty decently balanced. Just pick the one you are comfortable using. It doesn't really matter the stats on the gun when you look over and see the damage and the range and all of that. Really pick the one you're good with, and I'm telling you that will tremendously help you guys out. It's a very good thing to do. Now in this game, I noticed there is a lot of health, okay? There's a lot of health to a player, and you have to hit them with a bunch of bullets. So what I like to do in this game is, this is really going to help you out, probably one of the best things to do, specifically for this Call of Duty more so. So what I'm saying is to have a teammate who actually shooting at the enemy too, and then you want to get picked. So what you want to do is just get your teammate to damage that person. You don't have to talk with them or anything, just notice when they get hit. You want to kind of pick off that kill, and then you might be able to get a kill or an assist. Typically, you'll get a kill if you're pretty good with it. You want to aim for the head, obviously. I noticed headshots in this game do ridiculous damage, so aim for the head. Now, the movement, guys, the movement is pretty crucial in this game. It's just like Black Ops 3. You can sway to the right, you can sway to the left, you go up, and I'm really glad it's not like Advanced Warfare, but it's like Black Ops 3. And Black Ops 3 movement system was so good, and I really did like it. Obviously, it's not boots on the ground stuff, but I mean, for the jetpacks and all that kind of, you know, stuff, it's a pretty good movement system compared to, you know, Advanced Warfare. So I definitely do like it. What you want to do is definitely just kind of like hop around the map like you're a bunny, you know. You just want to go with it. You just want to like boing boing, you know, hop around the map, wall run, take advantage of all of the places on the map that you can actually, you know, take advantage of, like wall runs to jump up on and all of that kind of stuff. And I really do saying take advantage of your, you know, movement is definitely a thing that sets you apart from bad Call of Duty players, because when you do that, you really just have a one-up in a gunfight. So what I mean is, if you're in the air and somebody's on the ground, you're gonna have a little bit more of an advantage on that person, because they're gonna have to aiming up and you'll be like flying around, and then all you have to do is aim down at them, and it's actually really a good way to do gunfights. So I mean, if you want to get better and just win more gunfights, that's really a good way to do it. So take advantage of your movement. Sliding around the map, going really quick is also a good thing. Put on a perk that actually regens your boost more, and I definitely think that helps out a ton, especially on the smaller maps that are actually in the beta. They're all pretty good maps, but I mean, they're super fast paced, so you're gonna be dying a ton. So like I said, that brings me back to playing smart. Now sniping in this game, guys, I don't know, man. Sniping is a little bit difficult. I really wanted it to be like Black Ops 2 or something. Black Ops 2 was so good for it, and Black Ops 3 was actually pretty good too. And I mean, this game, it's a little bit harder. It's gonna take a lot to get used to, but I mean, I guess it's not the worst it could be. So I mean, we gotta deal with it. It's pretty good if you use the right sniper, but I definitely do think this is gonna be an AR based game, you know, with submachine guns and all of that. So I really stress that you get used to it a little bit more. If you're not good with it up front, you might not be too good with it later on, but I mean, just try out what you like, get, you know, adjusted to your settings, just play a lot and get used to it. And then I mean, after you do that, you should get a good idea if you're going to be pretty good at the game or not. Just overall, play smart, use your mini-map, use logic, use your movement. Huge things right there, just key things to cover. I bet you guys will get a little bit better after this video. It should be pretty good tips. I mean, it's pretty much basic for all Call of Duties. It's not going to really change too much, because the movement, it's really similar to Black Ops 3 and Ghost and Advanced Warfare. I think it's a mix of all of them. So if you guys have played those games previously, just take all of the things you used when playing that and then combine them, and then you should be pretty good in the game. But that is pretty much a wrap for this video, guys. So I really thank you guys for watching. It means a ton. Make sure to go ahead and slap a like on the video. Let's sort of break like 2,000 likes. That would be crazy. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are brand new. And once again, this chair is so nice. I got a nice gaming setup right now, guys. I'm really happy about it. I'm gonna be doing a gaming setup video sometime in the future, maybe for 250k. So that'd be awesome if we can get there. Thank you guys for the continued support, and tell me what you think in the comment sections below of Infinite Warfare. I think it's a pretty good game. I mean, off the top, I didn't like it, to be honest, but as you play it more, you do get used to it, and you kind of like it a little better, because you get a little bit better at the game too. So everybody watching this right now, you guys made it to pretty much the very end of the video, and I'm actually going to be telling you guys that there is a really good gun that stands out. I forgot to add it in because I did play a little bit more, and now I know a really good class setup. I'm going to give it to you guys real quick. You want to use these submachine guns. Okay, these submachine guns are definitely dominant, so you want to put on the Karma 45. I think that's the best submachine gun. Everybody has been saying it, and it really is dominant in this beta. With the attachments on the Karma 45, you want to put foregrip and you want to put on quick draw. Those two things will make the gun a shredder. I'm telling you guys, I use it in a lot of my gameplays here, and it's such a good gun. If you guys know how to use it, you can eventually put on stock or really fast mags if they have it. But this gun, I'm telling you guys, is so godly. And for the perks, you want to go ahead and put on anything you really want. For perk 3, you can do pinpoint. For perk 2, you can put momentum, perk 1, dexterity, and then the second perk 1, recon, and then for lethal, I actually have a cluster grenade. So I mean, that's pretty much my class setup that I have for you guys. It's pretty good. It really does do some damage, so I'm telling you guys, you probably will go in with it. But for real this time, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Have a great day, and peace out.